Welcome back, my students, to another episode of Comic Class. And in today's video, guys, I wanted to talk about a new series that it came out by Aftershock Comics. And yeah, this is Knock 'Em Dead by Elliot Rahal and Mattia Monaco. And yeah, overall, this is a series that pretty much tells us the life of Pryor Bryce, who is a guy that's trying to be a stand-up comedian, but he's not very good at it. And at the end of the comic, he kind of gets in a car crash, and him and his friend that he had just met died, basically, but he was brought back to life, with his friend kind of becoming like a ghost that possesses him to make him a good comedian. And yeah, if it sounds like a good premise, it's because it is. It's a very good premise. But I wanted to make this video because even though the premise is good, I thought the execution was very poor. Now, with Knock 'Em Dead, it's a book that I can see a lot of potential in, considering that every time that it's not doing the stand-up comedy bit, it's actually pretty good. But every stand-up comedy bit is filled with these panels of no jokes. Like, it's probably one of the most laziest dialogues I've ever seen. You know, they don't even try to make any jokes to make this seem realistic, you know, that he's actually a bad comedian. Every dialogue balloon is kind of like blank with these little emojis, and it just seems very lazy. I gave it a chance. I read issue 1 and issue 2, wondering if this was just going to be a thing for issue 1, but issue 2, as well as when he was being possessed and doing good jokes, they were still blank, the dialogue balloons. And I noticed that, you know, on the place I was reading, that the comments on this book were pretty much the same as mine, that they thought that the book had potential, but the lack of dialogue balloons really just messes with its potential, and it kind of like ruins it. And it's just pretty sad because the material is there and you can see it. So hopefully they pick it up in Knock 'Em Dead issue 3. Because this series looks like it is going to continue. I'm not sure what the sales are on this book. I had actually saw a recommendation video, like a top 10 video, and that's how I even found out about this series and decided to check it out. Because the way the guy talked about it sounded like it had a lot of great potential for a good story, so I checked it out myself and I saw it as well. It definitely is a very good book, with the exception of the jokes, which is the main selling point in a way. You know, he's a comedian. So that should be a very important part that the dialogue was, you know, kind of like put into, but there's literally no dialogue for the joke scenes, and that really hurts the book really bad. So here's hoping to issue 3 fixing this problem. Hopefully the creators, they look at the criticism that they're getting and they go and fix it, even if they have to hiatus the series for a few months. I think that would be better in the long run, to come up with some unique jokes and just make the book feel more real and grounded, because that's what it's missing, and that's what's going to stop it from being a great book or even just a good book to being a mediocre book like it is right now. Overall, I would go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Check out Comixology. You know, it's a good book. Like, you know, I had a good time, sort of. It's just the lack of, you know, jokes, lack of enthusiasm, and telling a good story, you know, with your main theme being jokes and not even trying. It really hurts the image of this book, and like I said, it's going to determine, issue 3 is going to determine if this is going to be a good book or a mediocre one, and I'm hoping that it's the latter, that, you know, we get to see this book just go from, you know, a mediocre book to being a very good book, because it has the potential. But leave a comment down below, guys. If you're watching this video, you probably have already checked out Knock 'Em Dead. What did you think? Do you agree with my points that this is really hurting the book? Did it bother you at all? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of Knock 'Em Dead issue 1 and issue 2. You know, when issue 3 comes out, if these problems are fixed, I'll probably make a video about it. If not, I'm probably just gonna skip out on talking about this on the channel, because I don't want to really talk about a story that is kind of like mediocre and kind of just make it a thing on the channel. I rather just stick to what I'm doing right now with the volumes such trade paperback reviews. But considering this has potential, I want to talk about it, because this is a book that I do see could go, you know, big in the future if it has the right writing materials and is improved upon. I do think it has potential story-wise. That's why I'm talking about it before the first volume drops. But that's gonna be it, guys. Until next video, if you're new to the channel, guys, leave a like on the video. I review volumes, that's trade paperback reviews on Marvel, DC, and Image Comics really soon. I'm gonna be dropping the first set of videos of Image Comics comic books, such as Deadly Class and Spawn, and yeah, so be on the lookout for that in the next week or two. But until next time, guys, God bless you, and until the next lesson, keep on reading.
I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity, so I could see how you